ADA, we start with the 1 hour chart. Okay, if as we can see, if we refer back to my last video for the ADA, we mentioned that the only way we could trade to have entry above this, and as we can see, we couldn't get the trade. Now we are within this move. Okay, now we want to see whether still we can trade by this option and what's the next. In this case, if we move to 4 hour chart, okay, as we can see, there is no much changes and the price just consolidating here. Now the only thing is we want to know whether this is the start of the up move, or as I explained in my last video, we can expect the price to drop for the bigger correction for the next move. Okay, this is where we need to look for, because as we can see, the price break the highest level within this move. Okay, now can this one be similar of what we have here, the way it's moving? Okay, we cannot confirm that right now. The only thing is how we can trade it. We don't have any trade setup based on 4 hour chart and nothing much. We don't have much information. We move to 1 hour chart. All right, based on 1 hour chart, the best things if we want to trade, even I explained in my last video, if we get a correction here, we get a confirmation, we can look for buy. That's mean if the price drop, test this low, then from there any buy we take it. This is the best way we can trade it. Okay, this is what I really prefer. But having entry above this, whether do we need still we could go with this move, this way, this option or not. What I want to say is that right now, based on what we have, having entry above this, it can be option, but is really risky. Okay, and for those traders, they don't have experience, they shouldn't trade for this. Why? Because of the possibility that the price can tag and reverse. Because the way this one is shaping, the structure. Okay, because if I look at this correction, if I consider the correction, I have this one move, and now this is a correction. And if I want to, because this price here, it doesn't broke this low price, the lowest. And if I consider this is the one move, is including 1, 2, 3, then I have this. I will put this one in relative to this as a correction with this. That means still I can get one move up. The price can break the top, then reverse. And if the price the top may test this low high and reverse. Okay, if this option is valid, what we're talking is correct, that means still we can get the price to come to this level, drop, give a bigger correction. Then from there, we see whether we get the up move or not, or price, how deep it can go. That's why anyone wants to have entry above this, I want to say it's very risky, unless they know how to manage it. Okay, anyway, still we leave it with the option for the trade, but again, it's really risky based on what I have explained. But if the price start to drop here and come to this level without tagging this high, then having entry above this is not valid anymore. Okay, then from there we will look for the bigger correction, and as I say, we prefer the price better test this high, or from here drop one more, at least we get the bigger correction. Any trades buy setup, from there we are looking, we will look for buy. The only thing is right now we need to know how deep this one can go. And how about if I move to 15-minute chart? We don't have anything yet, and the only thing is we need to look for this, what we will get, and we hopefully the price can drop and it give us a really good trade setup. Rather than that, if the price start to move from here, the only way we can trade with this is a risky option. Anyway, we don't have any trade setup. The only thing is we need to wait to see what we will get here. We don't need to jump into the trade, okay? Because as I explained, based on forward chart, and if you refer back to my last video, even I compare with the ETH, then you should know why. And again, we just wait and see how we can trade it. Anyway, we don't have any trade setup, and we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share on YouTube. Thanks.